Thanks for staying with us. A group of parents in Chennai staged a surprise hunger strike today, forcing a school to trim its fees for students so that it matched with the new guidelines laid down by the government. Pratiksha reports.
These parents surprised the management of this school when they staged a fast unto death demonstration. Stunned by the move, the school was left with no options and quickly slashed the prices of its books by 50%.
The main thing is we are asking them to reduce the book fees. Only for this conditions, we are from DPI, we have got this information. They have told that they have to pay the fees only which is given in this paper, not to collect any other amount or not to collect any more amount from.
This is the fee structure the Directorate of School Education had set for the school. But the school clearly violated this by charging an exorbitant book fee. The Joint Director of School Education, Rajendran, warned of action against schools that violated the guidelines.
அந்த ஆர்டர்ஸ் ப்ராசஸ் பண்ண வந்து ஆர்டர்ஸ் போடுவாங்க. இந்த ஆர்டர்ஸ் அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்க வந்து ஃபாலோ பண்ணலைனாக்க டிஸ்ட்ரிக்டில் வந்து சிஓ தலைமையில் கமிட்டி போட்டிருக்கோம். அவங்க போய் விசிட் பண்ணி எங்களுக்கு ரிப்போர்ட் அனுப்புவாங்க கமிட்டிக்கு. கமிட்டிலேருந்து எங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது வந்து இந்த ஸ்கூல் நடைமுறைப்படுத்தல் வந்தாங்க நாங்கள் நடவடிக்கை எடுப்போம்.
This school is just one of the many schools in the city that had violated the government's new fee structure. With the government slow in taking action, it leaves the parents to find their own way out. In Chennai, Pratiksha Ramkumar, Ndtv-Hindu.
Diarrhea continues to spread across the state a week after the Communicable Diseases Hospital in Chennai started getting more than 50 cases of acute diarrhea a day. It's now the southern suburbs under attack. The government headquarters hospital at Krompet has received 123 patients with symptoms of the disease in the past 1 week alone. The Madras High Court's order against burning of garbage in the Pallikaranai marshland has not stopped the local bodies from burning rubbish in the dump yard. For the last 4 days, the residents of the adjoining areas of Pallikaranai and Madipakam have complained of continuous smoke and fire that has made their lives ever so miserable.
Irritation in the eyes, breathing difficulties and accidents due to smoke-filled air are very common in Pallikaranai and Madipakam areas. Garbage burning by the local bodies who dump the garbage in the marshland has taken a heavy toll on their lives. Even after a High Court order, there seems to be no respite for them.
We were suffocating actually, we were not able to breathe. There are elderly people, sick people with asthmatic complaint, it is aggravated. Children also suffered.
Employees in some software companies near the dump yard have quit as they found the air suffocating. The IT companies who set up shop in the nearby areas had to invest heavily on air curtains to benefit their employees. Yet a long-term solution remains a far cry.
We have a lot of employees are being affected here because of this pollution here. We care for the employees, so we have actually installed some air curtains to curb the pollution.
Residents who moved to the locality, considering its proximity to the city and high value of land, are regretting the move now. Smoke from the dump yard has led to several ailments for them.
புகை மூட்டம் கொடுக்கும் பொழுது முதல்ல வர்றது வந்து இந்த வாலட்டைல் ஆர்கானிக்ஸ். முதல்ல மஞ்சள் கலரில் ஒரு புகை வரும். அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நல்லா கொழுந்து விட்டு எரிய ஆரம்பிக்கும். ஸோ அதெல்லாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிச்சயமாக வந்து நுரையீரலில் போய் ரொம்ப பாதிக்கக்கூடிய முக்கியமான கேஸ்.
Burning of waste is a perennial problem in and around Pallikaranai. Now that even Madras High Court directions are not being followed, the residents and business houses in the locality have almost lost hope. It would perhaps take a lot for the government to repose their faith on the administration. In Chennai with Peer Mohammed, Mithila, Ndtv-Hindu.
Time now to take a look at the markets and how they've been doing on business line. It was a quiet day at the markets as the benchmark indices inched 0.5% higher as volumes dried up. It seemed like the markets were waiting for some trigger. Shakti Patra has more.
Markets around the world were today waiting for just one data point, the May payroll data in the US. Now that it has come after market hours in India, disappointed the street. What happens on Monday is a different game. But today, as you said, was a very calm day. Thin volumes and Nifty just inched 0.5% higher. Intraday charts, we had a slightly higher opening, but immediately Nifty dipped into the red, did nothing, was stuck in a 20-point range for the first 1.5 hours, 2 hours of trade. But after about 12:30, you had a bit of a surge. Nifty closing almost at the highest point in the day, 0.5% higher. What went up? Again, if you look at the names that actually pushed the Nifty higher, doesn't really inspire a lot of confidence among bulls. You had typical defensive names, ITC, see Dabur, Godrej consumers, even Hindustan Levers gained anything between 1 to 3% in trade. And these are the typical names where money flows in only when bulls are not very confident getting into high beta names. So you had defensive stocks going higher, and that again doesn't really mean much going forward. The other pack which went up 1% in trade, the BSE IT index that gained about 1%. Again, no big reasons here. It's the simple fact that the dollar index has again hit a new 52-week high around the 88 mark, meant that these names from Patni Computers to Infosys gained about 1 to 3% in trade. On the way down, again, no major sector. The metal index lost about 0.3%, but you had a mixture here. Oil and gas, cement, metal. Kotak Mahindra Bank lost between 1 to 2% in trade and ensured that the gains on the Nifty were just 0.5%. Now, the job data in the US has really disappointed the street. You have new listing norms that have come from the government after market shut today. So what happens on Monday, as I said, is a different thing. But today, as you said, was just a very calm day, and Monday might again bring in something really nasty for the market.
Time now for our segment Writing on the Wall. Over to my colleague Divya Kumar.
Good evening, you're watching Writing on the Wall. For today, I've picked 2 updates, and the first one is very favorable to this season. Anil Jain says, ever seen the smile on trees and plants and the earth as it drinks in the rain? It is a godly sight. Indeed, Chennai is really waiting for the rains. And the second is Prabhu, who says, only 842 girls are left for every 1,000 boys. Save girls, we can save tigers later. But Prabhu, why is it that girls still outnumber boys in the 12th standard and the 10th standard results? But I would still say save tigers, because we tigresses can take care of ourselves much better. And you can also get in touch with us through our Ndtv-Hindu account on Facebook. And if you have any updates, send it to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com.
Well, don't know if saving the girls or the tigers is a good thing, but I know saving is definitely a good thing. Students today and designers tomorrow, they are the ones behind some of the Kanchipuram sari labels. That's coming up on the other side.